Welcome back, my duelist friends, casual duelist. It is Saturday, so welcome to the weekend, my friends. And as per the usual, we do a little thing called the tech analysis here on a Saturday. So this officially means we are back at full capacity. It only took a couple of weeks, and this means we're going to be back to our normal schedule, having the usual amount of videos, like 9 videos a week. We may start increasing that a little. We'll see. But today's tech analysis is something that we used this week. We used it with our Blue Eyes Exodia build. And what it is, 1 second, let me find it. I forgot to name it tech analysis. It's going to be the Royal Magical Library. Now, why did I do that? My goodness, guys. Anyway, the Royal Magical Library is a 4-star light spellcaster. I want to say it was 0 by 2000. It was released very early on in the game. And can I get a larger bit of that or no? Light spellcaster, 4-star, 0 by 2K. Was released early game. It was released right in there in the Magician's Force. So I want to say that was like 2007-ish. Still relative. No, not 2007. That seems too late. Like 2004 or something. I'm probably most definitely wrong on that. But it is what it is, guys. So it was released in Magician's Force and immediately found itself being just a crazy good card. And for reasons that are just right there in the effect, that's why we used it this week. The effect is each time a spell card is activated, place 1 spell counter on this card. When that spell resolves, it can hold a maximum of 3 of these spell counters. And then also, you can remove 3 spell counters from this card to then draw 1 card. And again, since this is early Yu-Gi-Oh, we did not really have like the whole once per turn. It was very rare to affect text. So again, a lot of early cards didn't receive limiters like that. Royal Magical Library being like a super standout amongst them. And then, again, as soon as we saw this, we knew that we needed to play an Exodia. Exodia back then was a little different. I don't think that we still had Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity at the time, but we may have. Things like card destruction were still rampant. I believe that we had Reload, but not the Magical Mallet yet. I think that would come a little bit later. But there was one super strategy that kind of made Exodia decks insane, and actually this card led to the other card being banned. So the card in question is the Butterfly Dagger Elma. Now, I can go ahead and I can pull that up for you guys real quick. But essentially what the Butterfly Dagger Elma was an equip card that every time it would be destroyed and sent to the graveyard, would re-add itself back to the player's hand. So again, let's take a look at the related cards. So the equipped monster gains 300 attack. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard while equipped, you can return this card to the hand. Now there's a reason we're never going to get this back, and that is a very Joey Wheeler card. That card is, you guessed it, Gearfried the Iron Knight. So every time you play this on Gearfried, and because of this, Gearfried's effect will destroy the Dagger Elma. It was destroyed because it was equipped, which means you can continually say yes, and then you can just keep playing it. And every third time that you play this wonderful little dagger, you also get to draw 1 card because of Royal Magical Library's effect. So, this would allow you just an absolutely broken Exodia deck. And again, Reinforcement of the Army was at like 3 back then. So again, Gearfried was not the problem getting him to your hand. I don't remember if we had double summon yet. But if we did, it would be very easy to just summon the Royal Magical Library. Activate your Reinforcement of the Army, that's spell card 1. Spell card 2 would have been your double summon. Then you would normal summon your Gearfried. Then spell card 3 would be the Dagger Elma. Gets destroyed. You now have your 3 spell counters. Go ahead, draw a card, rinse, lather, and repeat until Exodia. This isn't the only reason the Butterfly Dagger got eliminated from the game, but it is one of the best convincing arguments. It can also create just, again, when you do an infinite combo in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think I went over this a while back dealing with the red and blue gateway strategy. The reason that you can sit there for 30 minutes doing that is because your opponent can't argue that you're not progressing the game state. Because this loop does nothing without the library. Without a third card, Gearfried and Dagger Elma, they don't progress anything. There's no change in the game state. Whereas while playing red and blue, you are gaining counters, and that is considered a progression. So it is what it is. I do have my phone on me real quick. I'm going to get you some prices on the Royal Magical Library real quick. Just be patient with me. But I can't physically show you the screen, which is, again, just a little weird. I did think about doing this just on the tabletop today, but at the same time, I've said, meh. I've been using the video game most of the week. Might as well keep it going. So we got 7 print runs. First print run we have is the Yugi Starter Evolution decks, 12 to 32 cents. The original Magician's Force was actually a short print. So this one would be 7 cents to 34 cents. Still a common. The OTS Pack 16 gave you a common, 20 cents to 37. Structure deck, Spellcaster something. The couple structure decks with Spellcasters, 25 to 50 cents, 24 to 76 cents. Short print common Dark Revolution, 25 to 45. You can get it as a foil. This would be the OTS Tournament Pack 7. You could get this card as a super rare. The most expensive variant of this is $1.39 to $2.09. So again, super affordable. And if you guys are playing it here in Master Duel, you'll notice it is a normal rarity. It's essentially a common. So again, you break down, you get 30 common points. You can just go ahead and generate these. Not a big deal. Super fun card. And again, today, still works with Exodia really well. Again, we used to do the Toon Table to get to the Toon World a lot. Different things. And again, you could just sort of build like a... I would almost call it something more like a compound draw, since it's really what you're attempting to do when playing Exodia. I don't know that there's anything much else to say about this card. So maybe if you haven't really seen this one, now that you have, you're probably not going to see it super often. This is a huge telegraph to anything your opponent's going to do. And honestly, in current Yu-Gi-Oh!, Drawling Lockbird should be in just about every side deck. So I don't really see this being a threat anywhere outside of Master Duel, at least for now. We might get this thing in Speed Duel here soon, which would actually be kind of cool. But again, with a 20-card deck, I don't know exactly how you're going to manipulate this to any real, spectacular grand effect. Speaking of which, we got a great Speed Duel deck coming for you guys tomorrow. I do hope that you guys will stick around, check that out. I do hope that this was a good start to your weekend, my friends. And again, if you feel the need or you feel the desire, sorry about that, to support the channel, it's as easy as a like, a comment, a subscription, and sharing the channel with your friends. And again, you guys might think that the 2 seconds it takes to click that thumbs up isn't going to do anything, but what it does is it does help on YouTube, allowing us to be seen by more duelists who, again, hopefully are just in this to just enjoy the game for what it is and watch me make a fool of myself when I get on to the Master Duel and actually start to playing. And along with that, again, let's just go ahead and save that. In case you guys didn't watch the big booster opening yesterday, I was attempting to get cards for my Subterra build. And then once I have it, I'm going to give you guys the actual profile here. And you know what? I might just profile it this next week anyway. You guys will probably be like, well, I took a screenshot, so you don't have to. I'm probably going to do it anyway, to be honest. And then when I do, I will actually be able to show you, not exactly test hands, but what I could do is the day after, actually use it to ladder a little bit. And once it is complete, I think you guys are going to agree, it was worth all the ultra and super rare materials required to build it. So my friends, just do me one more favor. Just one more. Go out and try to have yourselves a great day. I hope this is the best start to your weekend. Let's make it another good one. Let's make it one for the record books. Go do something for yourselves today. And I hope to see you guys back again tomorrow for a Speed Duel double feature, alright? Alright. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you later.